And that's how can we become energy independent? And what can we do together as a country to make that happen? And this is where I differ from all of the candidates. The League of Conservation Voters has said my plan is the most aggressive of all the plans. And I believe I know how to do it because I was Secretary of Energy, and in New Mexico we've taken a lot of these steps. I'm going to give you some statistics, and I'm not trying to alarm you, but this is the problem. The problem is that today 65% of our oil is imported, 65%. And it's countries like Iran, Venezuela, Saudi Arabia, countries that are not our friends, that if they decide to squeeze us, all of a sudden, if you think the price of gasoline at $3.40 or whatever it is here, the average, is going to skyrocket. It's going to be making $3.40 look very amiable and low. And we can't afford that because as a country, we cannot be suspended by national security threats that our country does not have a way to respond to. And secondly, we have to be more energy efficient. And third, these prices to a middle class that today is reeling have to be challenged in the strongest way. So this is what I would do. I would not say I'm going to propose this energy bill here and there. I would say we're going to have, like John F. Kennedy said when he's going to the moon, we're going to have a 10-year plan to reduce our dependence from 65 to 10%. We're going to do it by all of us sharing. We're going to do it by everyone here. I would ask you to sacrifice a little bit. I would ask you to be part of a collective effort, a sense of community that our country has not been called on to do. And it would go something like this. I would say we have to shift from petroleum, from that 65%, over a 10, 12-year period by 2020, reduce our consumption of petroleum by 50%. And we can do it. We can do it by shifting to renewable technologies and renewable fuels. What am I talking about? I'm talking about solar, wind, biomass, biofuels, distributed generation, fuel cells, ethanol, more efficient vehicles, 100-mile-per-gallon vehicles. We have the technology to do that. And I would say to Detroit, I would say to the UAW and all our friends that we collaborate together to find a way to develop within 12 years a 50-mile-per-gallon vehicle.